Hello wonderful people and welcome. I hope you had a great week and peaceful first Advent and are ready for the second one. Today we celebrate the day of Saint Nicholas, which is known in other parts of the world as Santa Claus. So let's enjoy some more miniature watercolor art with me and talk about that lovely tradition. I know it's a Christian one because it's the cultural setting I grew up in and traditions that are closest to how I grew up. If you have a different background, I'd love to hear about your traditions too, and I'm open to learn new things. I strongly believe that cultures can learn and benefit from each other and have done so historically many times, and divisions and wars caused by hardliners about beliefs will not lead to true wins. But let's go back to Saint Nicholas. The story of Saint Nicholas is clearly one with religious roots. It's celebrated on December 6th because it's the day Saint Nicholas of Myra has passed away. By the way, it's how all religious days came to be. We celebrate the day someone passed away rather than their birthday. It's because we don't know the birthdays of saints. Those were not recorded or estimated up until maybe the 7th century, while the days someone died are known, especially if the person reached some significance during their lifetime. That day was recorded. Funny, isn't it? But I'm drifting into history now. Sorry. I have a big passion for it and studied history in university, actually. Saint Nicholas was one of the very early Christian saints and lived during the 3rd to 4th century. That's also why there are relatively little historical sources about his person. But of course there are legends and myths and a vita full of wonders. Whether those have happened, well, it's up to personal belief, because as mentioned, there are very little actual records. But because of the story of Nicholas gifting golden spheres to 3 virgins for their dowries, so they can marry and then have to live a life as prostitutes, as suggested by their father, who could not afford dowries for them, he became the saint that is known for giving gifts. Just a little remark on the side. Christianity has formed so many traditions in the European culture, but looking into them as a historian has shown me how wild they are. It's super fascinating to see how people back then formed realities by telling and spreading certain stories. I try to tell them in a neutral way from a historian's perspective, but we all should be aware that from today's view they can be problematic and entail problematic and often discriminating views at certain groups of people. It's important to be aware, yet it's also good to know where traditions come from to stay informed. Yay, education! That's why St. Nicholas Day in Germany is not a holiday where kids are free from school, but they receive gifts. Traditionally, those are small because Christmas is just around the corner, and often shoes are filled with sweets like walnuts, oranges and chocolates, sometimes even small toy. Though over the years the gifts became bigger, I like the idea of having a small holiday where it's tradition to make little surprises to others. I'm not a kid anymore and honestly not very religious myself, but I still celebrate the day by bringing little treats to my family and close ones and share the moment of giving. It's nothing expensive and often literal treats. We call it a Aufmerksamkeit, attentiveness. Don't know how fitting the word is in English. It's a little something to show that someone is thought of, loved and appreciated. With this video, I want you to know that you are thought of too and appreciated. You are wonderful and I'm very happy to have you here. Wish you a wonderful day full of tea, treats and creativity. Hope to see you soon. Bye!